It took only one question, and the White House press corps practically had a meltdown. Today, a conservative pundit asked something so direct, so serious, that it sent a ripple of panic throughout the entire briefing room. And the press secretary's response made it clear. The Trump administration is willing to do whatever it takes to protect the American people. Now, before we get into this, make sure that you're subscribed to Explain America. We bring you common sense journalism, not corporate media narratives. Like, share, and comment to help us spread the word. Now, here's what actually happened. During the White House press briefing on Monday, Rogan O'Handley, known online as DC Drano, asked, "Can you please let us know if and when the Trump administration is planning to suspend the writ of habeas corpus and to start shipping out illegals en masse?" Well, the room froze, the reporters looked stunned, and you could almost feel the panic behind the smiles. Karoline Leavitt, the new press secretary, didn't flinch. You watch her response.
Thank you, Caroline. In Trump's first 99 days, we've seen a coordinated assault on the rule of law by radical judges who are thwarting his agenda with an unprecedented number of national injunctions. These judges are providing more due process to violent MS-13 and Tren de Aragua illegal aliens than they did for American citizens who peacefully protested on January 6th. As Stephen Miller has highlighted, it would be utterly ridiculous to have full trials and appeals for the more than 15 million illegal aliens that came across our border under Joe Biden. Many are now calling for Trump to circumvent these radical judges and consider suspending the writ of habeas corpus solely for these illegal aliens in accordance with the terms of Article 1, Section 9 of the United States Constitution, which explicitly allows for such a measure when there is a rebellion or invasion. There's strong precedent for this action, being that it was exercised by three of our greatest presidents, Abraham Lincoln, Ulysses S. Grant, and Democrats' favorite president of all time, FDR. All three of which are not only celebrated by historians, but are immortalized on our national currency with their faces on there. Furthermore, all three used it against American citizens, where in this instance, we would only be using it against illegal aliens. I think almost every reasonable American would agree that 15 million illegal aliens coming across our border under Joe Biden counts as an invasion, especially since many, as you highlighted, are now robbing, assaulting, raping, and killing American citizens. Historic assaults on our republic require reciprocal action from our government. Can you please let us know if and when the Trump administration is planning to suspend the writ of habeas corpus to circumvent these radical judges who are infringing on his Article 2 powers and to start shipping out illegals en masse?
I have not heard such discussions take place, but I can assure you that the president and the entire administration are certainly open to all legal and constitutional remedies to ensure we can continue with the promise of deporting illegal criminals from our nation's borders. And I also agree with the premise of your question, which doesn't happen in this room often, but I do agree with yours. It is absurd that the previous administration was allowed to allow 15 million that we know about illegal aliens into this country with very little pushback from our judicial branch. But this president is trying to simply enforce our nation's immigration laws and is facing roadblock after roadblock. So we're complying with court orders, but as Tom Homan has said every day, we're going to continue to forge ahead with this mass deportation campaign, and the president is open to all remedies to do that.
The White House press secretary made it clear. Nothing is off the table. If it's legal, it's being considered. Now, what exactly is habeas corpus? Is that Latin for some sort of fungal disease that you get out in the Caribbean? No. It forces authorities to justify detention, and it's considered to be a cornerstone of American freedom. But the Constitution specifically allows habeas corpus to be suspended in times of invasion or rebellion when public safety demands it. And right now, millions of Americans, including some state governors, say the country has been invaded. Thanks to Biden's open border policies, over 20 million illegal aliens entered the U.S. during his presidency. They've overwhelmed hospitals, housing, school, law enforcement, and even sanctuary cities have asked for federal help. President Trump has already shut down nearly 99% of illegal crossings compared to the Biden years. But the millions who are already inside, they're still here, and deporting them will require bold but lawful action. So anyways, thank you for joining us. Please like, comment, and share Explain America. This has been Kyle Becker.